Hey guys, X0 here, bringing you a Moto showcase episode. This one is the showcase of the Qooder QV4, which I named Bobby. Just came back from Thailand and decided to show you an overview of the bike, of all the accessories, and of course the end condition after the touring ride. Let's do a walk around. Let you take a look at the bike itself, all the accessories that I installed on the bike. Then I'll try to run down all the items that I installed on it. You can see the touring logo. Don't forget to watch the South Thailand Ride series, touring to South Thailand. Okay, why don't I just run down of the things that I installed on the bike. First off, as you can see, it's fully accessorized with the Steinbock Kit. Steinbock Kit comes with the adjustable windscreen, where you can adjust. Over here, there's the clips that you have to pull up both sides. Then you can lift it up. This is at the lowest setting, so it's actually quite high for the low setting. Okay, holding on to the windscreen is of course the front guards, solid piece. You can mount all sorts of things all the fog light and stuff. Of course, the fog light I'll talk to you later. There's this metal piece at the front here. It's also a guard for the front. Coming to the side of the Steinbock kit, there's the side guards on the floorboard. And of course, this rear piece, which goes all the way around to the back. Came with the bike also. Of course, had this wind screen for the side. But the issue is when you install the Steinbock kit, you can see it's actually affecting it So what I did is actually, it's not recommended, but I seems to have forced through, and I didn't install this part over here. You can see that is just pressed down. So far this piece quite solid It didn't break for the whole ride, but of course may need to do some modifications, maybe towards the metal part, or maybe do a cut on the screen depending. So if you're planning to buy the Steinbock kit, you need to do some modifications if you have this side windscreen. Steinbock kit also came with the Acerbeast handguards. Nice carbon fiber piece with glass. You can see the dirt that protects your hands from all the incoming dirt. Other accessories you can add is for comfort. There's a Kemimoto Winscreen extender. You can see this one quite solid. This one you can, although this one is a bit loose, I made it loose so that it's easy to adjust. You can adjust quite high. So this one is, if you see, this is my standing height. So even standing, it's pretty high. And if you can see the result, I haven't even washed the bike because I just came back. You can see the condition of the windscreen extender. It saves me from all the bugs flying all over the place. So pretty useful if you want to sit upright, and it's pretty solid I adjusted. But if your windscreen is the type where it's plastic, it may bend So get this type, as long as your windscreen is the plexiglass one. See, mine is pretty thick, so it held up pretty well. You can watch the videos also, you can see it did not flex or anything. So definitely a must for comfort, so that you don't have any blast of the wind. I literally can ride without my visor on. Even I was using the flip up helmet. Even flip up also was quite comfortable, not much wind. If not, the most, okay, you can see it's very adjustable. Okay, is you can put as, even my windscreen is curved, you can install on a curved windscreen, straight one, because this one can rotate, right? And then of course you want some wind, you can direct the wind towards you also. You can see. Yeah. So this one, the wind will come up here. What I noticed, it goes up here and then it blasts right in your face. So if you want to put it that way, in case you want extra wind right in your face, it's pretty good also. Okay, some more, what other small accessories? Yes, another important one for comfort to do is throttle lock. Okay, this is not recommended for everybody. It takes some practice to master this, because this one, so I bought a cheap one lah. So the lock is very stiff lah. This section here, because normally this part is quite smooth. So when you turn and you try to turn back, close the throttle it's smooth. But this one I really have to use quite a bit force, because I see it's not even tight. I can even turn it. So it's not actually very tight, but I guess because of the material of this rubber, it's pretty stiff. So I have to really use force to close, as compared to one on my Hayabusa, it's pretty smooth. And then you can see I did my own mod lah. I put the bumper, sort of a bumper lah, so that because this one is metal, right? So imagine if you ride that then there's the vibration, then you will start to chip off the paint. That's what I noticed on my Hayabusa. So I decided to make my own bumper. They should really modify this so that you got a rubber bumper lah. I put like some foam, and then I just black tape. So at least save your levers, man. You got aftermarket levers and stuff. This one will be useful. Useful tip lah for you to have. Okay, but like I said, using the throttle lock, do be careful, because I had an incident where I was using my left hand to adjust, and I accidentally pressed the kill switch, and then suddenly I thought, why my bike died out of nowhere. So like, oh yeah, kill switch was hit because I was using my left hand to try to adjust a bit. If not, normally, right, you can use your thumb, but you see it's not even moving at all, because I said the rubber, the material not very good lah. But one thing, at least vibration, it doesn't really move much as compared to some. So it's an interesting one. This one I bought also quite cheap, AliExpress one. So expect this quality. You know, you get a better brand one, maybe they give you a proper this rubber part. Okay, moving to the back. Of course, the Steinbock kit comes with the rack for you to install your own top box. But it also came with 40 something liter Qooder box. It's something like this. It's a metal box, but has a Qooder logo on it. I see I can put a picture of it. But I decided to install the 100 liter box. You can see it's a damn huge, man, this one. From Niotrailer at AliExpress. They got many different sizes, all the big box. Pretty solid box, this one. Put lots of stuff with pockets at the top. I don't have my key now, and now I can just show you. It's pretty straightforward. It comes with a liner lah, with pockets at the top. But of course, when you close, the things in the pocket tend to fall off. So, pretty good box overall. Survived all the way. Moving up to the front, you can see luggage. Since I'm in luggage, got this one from my other bike. It's been a while, so I'm not too sure the pricing, and I forgot if I bought it from Lazada. Just get a pouch for your handlebar, which is easy to store items, small things. Comes with a rain cover lah, so it's not waterproof. Just covers over in event of rain. Okay, coming down to electrics. You can see here I have the Quadlock mount. This version is wired to the battery one. So if you get the one with the USB, you can plug in your own power bank, or you can use your own bike's electrics. If you have a USB or another one, where you have outside. But if you get the one where wires to the battery, don't forget you need to get switch. If not, it's gonna just draw power all the way. It doesn't come with a switch, so don't forget to get a switch if you are getting set up like this. All the M mounts for the reservoirs to hold up the arm with a security lock, all from MWUPP, MWAP. See, this one is for the IU unit, so you can mount your IU unit also. But you can see from the touring videos, change it so it's quite modular. So at least this one's the ball mount, right? You can take out your IU unit and then put your own camera mount and such. So it's quite versatile if you do this kind of setup and you're planning to do videos and stuff. You can mount your 360 or GoPro or action cam to face forward for any time-lapse video. Because if you can see, you can mount maybe a GPS device or maybe your phone for this adjustable windscreen. This windscreen is actually from Isota, but it comes with the Steinbock kit. So handlebar, nothing much. Small things you can add. See, like put this hook over here also lah. Can hook your drinks, your food, and whatever it is. Of course, again, Steinbock kit comes with the red circular HTS lock, the whole arm. So you got to unscrew from inside and then install it. As compared to the rubber stock one. As you can see, this one, the Domino one, also I bought it from AliExpress, the China one, cheap, good. This one got the two different functions one lah, so you can on. If you have the type where has certain electricals where you need two different switch, it's off, up and down. So one is for the Quadlock, and another one is for the fog light, which I'm going to now. Okay, so up front, you can see, install the fog light. This one is all the covers lah. So you want the full white, it will be full white. If not, there's the covers, which will shine yellow. Got this one from Carousel. I can put the link in a while. You can go get it from him. He even does install, so it can help you install lah. But I think that one you have to schedule accordingly. So I had to install it here so that it's not too high lah. Because I saw a lot of people, they put it like somewhere over here, pretty high up. But I think putting right below here is quite good. The shine is still not so bad. It can shine quite far and pretty bright. Decided to do my own wiring because I had my own switch, but the guy also will give you a switch lah. He give you two mounts. And ask him for the type where put it on your fender, or like my type, see, it's on the guard itself. So definitely a must if you're going for touring and such, because certain areas, if you feel that your high beam is not strong enough, the fog light really will help you navigate in the dark. If not, the most, don't go out at night. Okay, the end condition of the bike. So far, I can say just some information lah. You can see initially my box, you can see straight, right? Why? And I was wondering, is it drooping down? So in the end was the mounting lah. Let me just show you. Because you can see, it's some big box, right? So it's recommended that your mounting is all the way lah behind. You can see it's actually under here. But so this part is like quite bent lah. Can show you or not? Yeah, see, it's like bent, right? So if it's too heavy, the box will bend. I don't know whether it's designed in such a way that you can I don't think we have any rack that is this far, because the rack that comes is this one, and you can see it's just over here only. It doesn't extend to the back. So if you bring things that's pretty heavy, you can see that the box will flex at the back. But so far it held up quite okay. Probably maybe need to do some modifications. See lah how. I may just do some modifications to maybe have the rack extended, as in the metal part of the rack extended to the back so that it can hold all the way. Maybe shift this one in front. See lah how. On another time, probably. But you can see if you bring quite a heavy load like me, the box will tend to flex to the back lah. You can see it's actually just slightly lah. Okay, I was just measuring from the hole here. You can see. Initially, I can put like maybe a finger in, but now totally cannot put in the finger. So you can see from the light right now, it's like quite clear now. It's bent down. So try not to bring too heavy of a load at the back. If you bring it as such, if not, I don't think there's a rack that goes all the way to the back lah. If not, you have to shift forward and do some modifications. Because certain places also, you can see, I just noticed, I have one small little dent down here as I dumped the box at the side when I was stuck for a bit at one part of Thailand. So I put the box at the side and I sat on the box lah. You can see, caused a bit of dent. But overall, the box managed to tahan, man. Other thing also, bring metal box, hot day, super hot, really you cannot touch one, you can really fry something on top of here. So that's something to note if you are using a metal box. Well, bike condition wise, so far all okay. Tires all still hold up for the long journey using the Pirelli Angel scooter. This one is 110/80, so all 4 tires use the same tire size. So it's pretty straightforward lah, this one. So far this tire solid, man. You can see the treads all still okay. Still can run for quite a bit. Front and back. Suspension also okay. Only issue is, just to let you all know, I noticed when I coming back, this right side a little bit tilted on the way back. So maybe I'll just ride for a bit and check out. I don't know whether that's because I'm coming back or because my extender sengit a bit or what. But we need to check out, because it just feels like it's tilted on the front or right. So just slightly lah, from what I noticed. But I said maybe I just unload the bike and see how it goes first, and then see the condition of that particular suspension. Overall, the bike managed to survive all the way, man. Quite impressive. Small things you can add. See, I even have the helmet lock also lah, because sometimes I lazy, right, to bring the helmet. I just helmet lock, and then after that get a cover to cover. Pretty big cover I need to get. This full bike is I use the gold wing cover, then can really cover all the way down to the wheels with the big box and the front windscreen with the extender. So I'm gonna do this type of setup. Must buy a gold wing cover lah. But in the end, the bike managed to survive the harsh terrains of the South Thailand Ride. Went through all the rough roads, sharp corners, enough power to power through all the steep slopes with ease lah, actually. Even though some part are really very steep one, still managed to go up. But control wise, because of 4 tires, that's why. So control wise, the bike is quite solid. Didn't have any issues for the whole ride. Although don't forget, had the issues of the engine check light. But so far, other than that, the bike was pretty solid, man. Never failed me, Bobby. what an experience. Actually going to South Thailand, all the rough terrain. I went through all the gravel, sand and stuff, even to the point, you watch the video, even stuck in sand. Still, after coming out from the sand pit, it was no problem. So that's a quick look guys, of the Qooder QV4, accessories and parts, which I installed for touring. One last look, Bobby. Definitely got more adventures to go, Bobby. Maybe I'll see what other things I can install, share with you guys. So that's the Moto showcase, guys. I'm X0. See you on the next one.